Confidence is more important than gold or currency. Those are the words of Wen Jiabo, the Chinese premier. He says that because if people don't have confidence, they won't invest, they won't seek risks, you can't grow an economy. People, when they don't have confidence, are hoarding their cash. And if they don't trust their cash, either because they think the currency may be devalued, or because the banks they may hold their cash with may go out of business, then they're hoarding gold. Very disconcerting to governments. However, the governments are not taking it seriously enough that it is really confidence that is the most important thing to build. And you don't build confidence by throwing a lot of money at the issues. Indeed, it seems like governments don't know what they're doing, but they're doing a hell of a lot of it. What we need is not low prices, is not cheap credit. What we need is fair prices. We need a fair interest rate for the loan that we're taking out. And we can do that through clarity in regulation, through clarity in law, in accountability when you engage in a contract. Those are the types of things that provide clarity and fairness. If we had less debt, we would be more concerned about the preservation of our purchasing power. But because the government has such tremendous debt, the interests of governments and savers are not aligned. Instead, governments tend to want to devalue the currency to spur growth. That's really a baffling concept. Many of us like our jobs, but not so much that we would love to give up half our net worth for the opportunity to go back to work in case that our currency was devalued by 50%. But yet, that seems to be what policymakers are working on, at least in the US and in a couple of other countries. Instead, we need to have confidence. And let me give you an example of China, what can be done. And China is doing a lot in that direction already. The Americans are trying to encourage the Chinese to have more spending. Well, ramping up credit cards is not the solution. What you need to do is you need to provide investment opportunities. The Chinese savings rate is so high because there's not enough opportunities out there, because the maturity of the system is not there yet. The Chinese are working hard on it. But the one most helpful thing for China would be to provide a vision to entrepreneurs to invest in their economy. That would provide investment, and as a result of the increased purchasing power, consumption will increase. Similarly, in the US, we urgently need to have reform in the US rather than prop up a broken system. If we just prop up a broken system, once we take that stimulus away, once we need to have an exit strategy because inflation will be firmly ingrained in the system, then all that's going to happen will fall right back down. Right now it looks like the best case scenario for the US may be long-term inflationary growth, and while confidence then may come back into putting capital at risk for investment opportunities, the confidence in the cash may be eroded for a very, very long time, and as a result, gold may thrive for years to come.